Time. Time to do Unreal Engine. Oh my god, stop getting this in my For You page. I've seen this too much. Alright. Unreal Engine. Oh, Minnie's so sleeping on call. I'm just gonna close Discord. Almost just did. I need to change my background. I could accidentally do a face reveal. I want to cover something real quick. My bad. Let me just get the Kirby one. And Unreal Engine's updating anyways, so we're good, fine. Set as background. Yo, I hear a scratch in my window. Am I tweaking? That's what I'm tweaking. Alright. Now you might be like, oh my god, Jay, do you know how to use Unreal? I clicked templates and there's actually nothing I knew. I just clicked the template, I loaded it up. Well, I guess let's just watch a tutorial. I mean, there's no way else I'm gonna learn with my tiny brain of mine. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. You know, fine.
What's up guys, welcome to new Unreal Engine 5 tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to create your first Unreal Engine 5 game. This video will cover everything that you will need. At the end of the tutorial, you will have a complete game with many features and mechanics, such as a player character, enemy AIs, a dash ability, coins to pick up, a map, and much more. If you are a beginner starting to learn Unreal, this video will be perfect for you. And just to give you an idea of who I am, I'm one of the top Unreal Engine instructors on YouTube, with one of the biggest Unreal Engine communities out there. I've created games that have tens of thousands of downloads and millions of views. For example, one of my games got over 3 million views in just one day, and I Show Speed, the biggest streamer in the world with over 30 million followers, played it live on stream.
Chat, I heard this game is like one of the best games out right now. So let's see how it is, bro.
So trust me when I say you're about to learn from one of the best. It's going to be a very easy video to follow, so let's get started. Alright, so the first thing that we need to do is create a new Unreal Engine project. In this case, I am going to be using the latest version, which is 5.5, and I do recommend that you use the same version as me or above.
I think. Do I Epic Games Launcher? Do I have 5.5? Sir, I do. Ah, I do. We're good.
With that said, let's select the game section and the third person template. The third person template will be a great starting point for learning and creating our game, because it will already include a functional character movement. Then let's make sure that we have blueprint selected, and under target platform, let's select desktop. Quality preset will depend on your hardware. In this case, I am going to leave it on maximum. And then started content.
Okay, why is this so low res? There we go, it looks the same. That's way better.
We can leave this enabled because it will include some nice models that we can work with to start with. And then select a prior location and fill in the name. And with that done,
This is not my
we
view
can go
first.
ahead and
Actually, no,
hit
it is. It
create.
is.
And there we go. We have our new
Oh, this just loads instantly.
project create. With that done, we can go ahead and hit create. And there we go. We
Oh no, he cut it. What power doesn't go? Is it thunderstorming right now? Be right. If my Unreal Engine loads, just quickly make a game for me. You know what's always scared me? I don't know if this is true or not. You know, I'm searching up. Apparently, if you look up lightning, you'll become blind. Now that's scary to me as a kid, but now I don't believe it. But I mean, it made sense. Boom. Looking like it causes a flash blindness, which is temporary, permanent. Oh. Yeah, okay, so that's a yes.
have our new project created. So, as you can see, there's a lot of buttons, a lot of icons, and a lot of stuff. So, let's go ahead and see how we can navigate through the Unreal Engine interface. So, as you can see, the main thing on our screen is our viewport, which renders our level. And on here, we can see the whole world. So, if we go ahead and hold the right mouse button on top of the viewport, we can go ahead and turn our camera. And on top of that, while holding the right mouse button, we can go ahead and start to move with the WASD keys. And just go ahead and move around like a drone,
this is better than
like if we were playing
Roblox
a game
for now.
inside of Unreal. As simple as that. So remember, right mouse button and the WASD keys. Now in our viewport, we can also go ahead and select different actors. Now actors are objects, okay? And we can essentially go ahead and select this one, for example, and we have a nice outline and this icon over here. We can use these arrows to essentially go ahead and move this actor in our level. Now we are not limited to only movement, because up over here, as you can see in this section of the screen, we have a lot of different tools and parameters.
Yes, a lot.
So for example, we can switch into the rotation mode and these icons changed. And now what I can do is rotate the object in this axis instead of going ahead and moving it. The same goes with the scaling. I can select this and change the scale of this object along this axis, as you can see. So on top of that, we can also go ahead and turn on snapping for the rotation, for our movement.
Snapping? Ooh, wait, that's useful. Oh, it's useful, right? Oh, come on, monitor. Be back, guys. I'm turning on my lights. I hate the darkness. Oh, yeah, it's my keyboard light. Oh, yeah, my desk is coming tomorrow. I got a new PC, by the way. That's why I'm using Unreal Engine. Face my monitor. I love developing. It's so fun, bro. I don't care how nerdy I sound. Alright, C and D is the command. Well, why does it have the Windows one? Okay, it's not Linux. At least that's good to know that.
And for the scaling, and also change the camera speed of our viewport. Cool, so now you can go ahead and move around in your level, and also go ahead and select different actors, move them around, and change their properties. So next up we have the outliner. The outliner is essentially the list of actors in your level. So whatever actor you want to find, it will be here if it's in your level. So for instance, let's say that you're trying to go ahead and access the player start. So you don't need to go into the viewport and start to look for the player start, which is here. You can simply go to aligner and search for player start, and there we go. You can go ahead and select this, okay? So it's very, very useful when dealing with bigger levels. And make sure that you have everything, of course, organized
Labeled.
in folders, so
Yes,
it'll be even
thank
easier
you.
to find stuff. Next up, we have the details panel. As you can see right now, it's empty. This is because it only displays the parameters of a selected object. So if I go ahead and select this actor, for example, as you can see, we have all of these parameters filled up with the location, rotation, and scale of this actor in this level, the static mesh model, the materials, and so on. So this is quite important. In this section over here, you can go ahead and change all about the object or actor that you have selected. So for example, the scale could also be changed from here. The static mesh could be, for example, this, and the material could be whatever else, right? So this is quite important when it comes.
Oh, does it have preset materials? Oh, thank God. I was about to say, hey. That's material difference. Let me select this one. Oh, that's a way different. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, wait, that's actually kind of nice. Oh, wow. Okay. Now, I can't lie. These are kind of sick. I feel kind of fire. Why does it look so realistic? What the hell? How's my PC running this? It's so pretty. Pretty fire.
Customizing your actors in the level. Next up, we have the content drawer or content browser. So as you can see, we have this big button.
Where the heck is his mouse? Where's his
on the bottom of the screen? If I click on this, this panel opens up. And this is essentially your library for this sprite. In this panel over here, you will find all the assets that you have imported in this sprite. And of course, it will be organized in folders. So for example, if I wanted to find the character models, I could go to the characters folder, mannequins, meshes, and here we go. We have all the characters. Now, one thing that I always like to do with the content browser is to click on dock in layout. If I click this, as you can see, this pops up, and now I can simply go ahead and drag this tab to the bottom of the screen, and there we go. It's always attached and ready.
Yeah, my screen does not feel perfect. It's so hella crowded, you know, whatever.
To be used. And let me just make this a bit smaller, and boom.
Ow. What? Grr. No. How did I just do that? No, he's cheating. No one's in chat to help me. No, don't expose me. Gotcha.
Attached and ready to be used. And let me just make this a bit smaller, and boom. I always like to have it over here because I always are using this content browser to drag things to a level or create new items. So yes, when we right click, we can go ahead and create new assets. For example, a new blueprint, a new level, a new material, and so on, with a ton of different asset types. Now, how can we go ahead and drag new actors to our level? Well, we can go to, for example, level prototyping, meshes, and just drag one of these assets to the level. That's how easy it is. And now, of course, with the tools that I showed, you can go ahead and start to move this around and change how it looks.
Wait, I can build the city. I'm professional, guys. Control Alt R. Why isn't that working? Nuts. Okay, why doesn't... I can manually select it, that's fine. Oh my god, you don't even have to hold control. What the name? Okay, wait. This feels like Roblox Studio for some reason.
Now, a quick tip about the content browser is to keep it very organized from the start. So make sure that you go ahead and split everything into different folders and it's all very well laid out. That way it will be easy for you to go ahead and develop your game. But the skill of organizing your project will be acquired by just playing around with your game. So you will see how this process will be way easier as we go with the tutorial and overall developing your games. And last but not least, we have the play mode options.
Y'all don't know how long I'm gonna stay up. Y'all are gonna be like late in live at like, I don't know, 7 p.m. your time. And you're like, oh, I wonder what time it is for, oh. Yeah, this is real time. Don't dox me, computer.
So if we hit this big green button, we enter in play mode. And if I just click on here, I enter in the play mode and I can go ahead and play my game. And as you can see, this is super cool. And I can just go ahead and move around.
My game looks like y'all. I didn't do it.
And just play my game. And then when I press escape, I quit and I'm back in my render mode. Now when you press play, you can also press F8 and you eject and therefore have your mouse. And you can go ahead and change stuff while you are in play mode. Just have in mind that if you change stuff while you are in play mode, when you stop playing, they will reset back to normal. So for example, if I got this cube and moved it to here, right? When I click this button to go back to my play mode, as you can see, it moved. But when I press escape, it goes back to normal. Alright, so there we go. Now, you should be able to go ahead and move around your viewport, select actors, move them around, and change their properties. Like for example, the material, I could go ahead and put in this blue one. There we go. As you can see, super easy to customize things, right? But of course, it is time to begin.
Wait, can I move this block? If so, guys, this is sick. Wait, is it because it's in the ground and has no collision? No, it's just it's just floating. Wait, what if there's like properties that says like anchored? Please be like Roblox Studio. Damn it. Is that what I have to do? Yes, it freaking was. Yo, guys, I just did that, man. I didn't even need the tutorial. I didn't even need the tutorial. I didn't even need the tutorial. This is so easy, bro. Wait, this is actually so easy. Like, I could literally already make an obby game. Which I'm not gonna yet, but I literally can. It's actually so fun. I just made this blue block. Let me try to change the color. It don't look like that. Maybe because I could just change the material. I Is that a bee, bro? I'm moving eggs. Eggs attention. Very nice. Yo, I need some music in the background for y'all. I like this song.
Creating our game for this tutorial. So if we press play, as you can see, we have this character movement, which works really cool. But the character right now is the default mannequin from Unreal Engine. So let's go ahead and import our custom model and custom animations. So what I am going to do is leave a link in the description where you can download all the resources that we will be using in this tutorial. So it will be a zip file, so simply unzip that file and then open up the folder and you can access all the models.
Lord. That was so easy. Alright, so we got all the models. I know how to use Blender. Don't ask me. I don't know. Cuckoo on Blender.
And everything. So in the content browser, let's open up the characters folder, and right over here, let's right click and create a new folder. Now let's call this villager and open up this new folder. So in here is where we're gonna go ahead and import the new
My cat
model
just meowed my turn.
animation.
Wait, y'all. Pause the music. Pause the music. And I'm tripping.
And textures. So let's open up the folder that I will leave in the resources and open up the player character folder. And as you can see, we have an FBX, which is essentially the player model. So simply select this and drag this to the
No. Yeah, I'm gonna check out. A site? Are you serious? I should have found the Joe. I'm gonna crash out. I messed up already. You know what? I don't care.
the content browser, and as you can see, a new window. Okay, so let's open up the folder that I will leave in the resources and open up the player character folder.
Mini?
And as you can see, we
Mini, you I'll let you hear that.
the new model, animations, and textures. So let's open up the folder that I will leave in the resources and open up the player character folder. And as you can see, we have an FBX, which is essentially the player model. Simply select this and drag this to the content browser. And as you can see, a new window will pop up with all of the configuration for the import. Now in this case, let's leave everything by default, so do not change anything. The only thing that we need to make sure is that under the common skeleton meshes and animations, import only animations is disabled and the skeleton is set to none. With that said, click on import and boom, as you can see, we have the new characters. Now we have some issues. This is because the textures did not import, as you can see. This is simply because we need to go ahead and import them.
Hold up. I swear I saw it. Oh my god, I love Yoshi's not Yoshi's world. I forgot what it's called. No, I love that game though. I played it so much.
So let's go ahead and open up once again the folder, and as you can see I also left the textures, so simply just drag them into the content browser.
Oh my god, this is like the tutorial.
And there we go, we have a new folder with the 2 textures, which is just great. So now the only thing left to do is to apply these textures to the materials that have been automatically created. So let's double click to open up Embody.
Oh no.
And start to apply this texture. Now, the material editor in Unreal is really nice because it works with nodes. That means that any beginner can pretty much pick up the basics pretty fast. So as you can see, we have this output node, and this will essentially go ahead and have the base color, the metallic, specular, roughness, and all the properties on how the material output will look. So in this case, we simply need to drag the texture to the base color, which is how it looks. So let's right click to add a new node.
Ow, 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 ow.
And search for texture sample. And simply click on this. And
so
as you can
easy.
see, when we select this node, the details panel, as you might remember, fills in with all of the properties of what I'm selecting. And in this case, we can go ahead and select a texture. So let's go ahead and find the villager texture, which is going to be just simply T-villager, the one with the colors. And then simply drag the RGB, which are all the colors, to the base color. And boom, if I apply and save, as you can see,
now how do I save it again? Did it. Oh yes, I'm an Unreal Engine scripter. I'm out for the big games, y'all better watch out. Oh, it's getting late.
Villager now has all the colors and everything like
Oh,
that,
let's go.
which is really cool. But we are missing one important step, which is to add also the specular, roughness, metallic, and all of this stuff to make sure that the material will behave correctly with lighting and so on. So this is pretty straightforward. We're gonna simply just right click and add another texture sample. And for this texture sample, let's select the other texture that we have for the villager, which is NRSS, okay? And simply...
Hold up, mister. What the hell is this for then? Oh my god, it's for the hat, not this. Goober. Do I have storage left? Oh no, we good. Gucci. Wait. Not downloads, buddy. Siege. Oh, what? Like, I really want to uninstall. Did I just open up Steam VR? I better not have. I'm using 16 gigabytes of RAM. It's just Unreal Engine. Yeah, okay, whatever.
We can connect the red output into the metallic and the green output to the roughness.
What does that say? Texture simple. Oh, I got it. No, I don't. No, stop being distracted, Dev.
And boom, that's it now.
Oh my god. Stop with this one. Remove it. I don't remove one. Yeah, that's useful for the future. My brain hurts. I'll just control C it. Cancel. What? Oh, come on, I crashed. From control Zing. What's this computer? Yeah, no, what the hell was that? I was using that much RAM? VRAM? Those seem like a main problem. Oh, goody to use.
Now, the character will have more of a, as you can see, plasticky look, which is really cool. And yes, this texture on these two channels contains the information for metallic and roughness. Now, this is not the case for every texture that you will use in your game. Probably you will have different textures.
No, get off my face, thank you. It does look cool, actually, I can't lie.
Textures for each property, but in this case Unreal made it very efficient. And
Oh shoot, Streamlabs didn't set up. If y'all don't hit, I need to. One sec, y'all. Music's so fire, what the heck? Oh, y'all can't see this. This ain't real. This ain't real. Wait, Kevin, I should subscribe. I'm joking.
This is a test donation for 19 Canadian dollars.
Only no one can. I know. That's great.
That way, I'm using a...
Wait, is it stream even like good? I don't. Ooh. I have an error. Wait, is it good? Wait, is it good? Nah, it's not that bad. No, we're good. We're good. We gotta learn.
Unreal Engine pre-sample character, which is called crop out, okay, if you want to check that out. So boom, make sure to apply and save the texture, close this, and now we have our character, but of course it's not where we want it to be, right? We want to replace it with our mannequin. So let's go to the content folder and open up third person blueprint, and boom, we have this third person character blueprint. Now blueprints in Unreal mean two different things. The first one are the actual nodes, which you might know as blueprints, okay, which are the code and all the logic. But we also have blueprint classes. In this case, the third person character blueprint is indeed a blueprint class. So double click to open this up, and when we open this up, we have the event graph tab, which is essentially what you might know as blueprints, which are...
Oh, hell no. Okay, triggered. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to learn this. You know what? I can't lie, this ain't hard at all. Right, input. I got that in school for some reason. Left, right. Jump. Is this like a variable or something? I'll learn in the future. It'll be good.
You know, all the nodes and so on. But additionally, we also have the viewport tab with a lot of components, and as you can see, a mesh, a camera, and so on. So blueprint classes can also continue.
Wait, I'm guessing this is where the camera is. What if I just like go? I make this super close. Wait, does that actually work? No, wait, this is inappropriate. Why is this so close? Oh my god. It does work, but I don't like this. Not hello.
Okay. You know, components apart from directly nodes and logic. So make sure that you know the difference about the two, okay? So in this case, if we go to the viewport, we can simply select the mesh component in this blueprint, and as you can see, we have a details panel. So we scroll down, we can see the skeletal mesh asset, and we can simply choose this to be our villager.
Never mind,
boom,
that's not easy.
things break. Why? Well, this is because it's using other animations for the other skeletons. So yes, the mannequin and this villager uses different skeletons, okay, which is how the character is built and rigged for animations. So simply in the anim class, click on the X, and if you compile this thing.
Boy, how did you just do that? Oh, I wanted to reset. That's great. Menu, volume up, channel up, volume up, down, deep, boom, down, bottom, down.
We'll go back to normal. Now we will see what an anim class is in a second. So simply in the anim class, click on the X, and if you compile this thing, we'll go back to normal. Now we will see what an anim, and if you compile this thing.
Oh, compile. Yes. Is he frozen? Bro's frozen, that's great.
will go back to normal. Now we will see what an unnamed class is in a second, but now when I press play, as you can see
Wait. Oh my god! You see it? I'm moving. Wait. What? Yo, this is actually sick. I kinda know Blender. I don't know how to animate in Blender, but I know how to make rigs and model. I'm terrible rigs, but there's still something. No, I actually don't know how to use Blender. Crap, that's next. Well, if I was to go developing, I have to learn soon. This is so far pretty sick. I couldn't do this on my own. Practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. Oh, I thought it'd be worse. Oh, what's worse? How do you turn on graphics? My poor PC can't handle this. You too, CPU? Are you serious? Frick you. I'm expecting this is so difficult for my PC, but you know what? That ain't my problem. My PC's problem, because I'm PC.
we are just kinda walking around with our new character, which is cool, but of course the animations are still not there. So now it is time to add our animations. So you can go ahead and find the animations once again in the resources folder. As you can see, under player character we have animations and we have a bunch of different animations. So before we go ahead and drag them into our project, let's go ahead and once again create a new folder. So under characters, let's open up villager, and right over here let's right click and create a new folder. Let's call this animations. And now yes, inside of this new folder we can go ahead and select all of the animations and drag them in. So make sure that you leave everything by default except two different fields, which is to import only animations, and then the skeleton. This is very important. Make sure that you select the villager.
Yeah, that's actually important.
Of what skeleton to import the animations. And with that done, we can click on import.
Wait, what? My brain hurts. Wait, what?
And boom, we
have
all the cool animations. With that done, we can click on
you're
import.
so annoying, buddy. You make no
and
sense.
boom, we have all the cool animations. And if I go ahead and double click to open them up, you can see that they work perfectly fine, which is really cool. Alright, so now that we have all the animations that we need.
Wait, can I animate in this? I really wanna know.
Imported in our project, it's time to use
These are nuggets and garbage.
them in our player movement. So first of all, let's go ahead and select this skeleton mesh that we added earlier, just in the materials, and delete it because we don't need that anymore. We go ahead and spawn our player when we press play. But now yes, it's time to create our first animation asset. So inside of the animation section, let's right click and go inside of the animation section. And right over here, as you can see, we have a bunch of assets that we can create.
Ooh.
In this case, we want to create a blend space. Now you see that we have a blank space over here, but there's actually a simpler version which will be way easier to start with. So if we scroll down to Legacy, we can find blank space 1D. Select this, and now over here we're going to pick the skeleton, which in this case, as you might know, we're going to be using skeleton mesh of villager. Select this and rename this to be something as villager underscore blank space 1D, and open this up. There we go. So what is a blank space? Well, a blank space is an animation asset that will enable us to transition between different animations depending on the player's speed. So if we are not moving, therefore our speed is 0, we will play an idle animation. But if we are moving, therefore our speed is greater than 0, we can play a walking animation or even a running animation, depending on our speed values. And this is all controlled in this timeline across this horizontal axis. And that's why we chose the one directional approach, because it only contains one axis, not two, which will include a vertical axis, which is, complicated things, but that we don't need right now, okay? So in the asset details, we need to configure this horizontal axis with the values that we want to have. In this case, the name of this axis will be speed.
Boy. How do you have that? I found out how.
As that's the parameter that we want to control.
Speed. Okay.
In the blank space. Now for the minimum, this will be 0, and then for the maximum, well, it will be the maximum speed. Now how do we find out what's the maximum speed of our character? Well, we can simply go back to the content browser, go to content, third person.
What?
Maximum speed. Now how do we find out what's the maximum speed of our character? Well, we can simply go back to the content browser, go to content, third person, blueprints, and open up our third person character blueprint. And right on the component section, if we scroll down, we can see a character movement component. And if we select this in the details panel, we can scroll down and find this value, which is max walk speed, and it's set to 500. So our speed will be 500 for a maximum value of this axis.
I lost it. Where were we, guys? Okay, is it characters? Villager 2? I'm a genius. Thank y'all. Then, damn, he's quick.
And that's it. This timeline will now go from 0 to 500. So this means that now in the asset browser I can find all the animations for our player. So we can drag the idle and put this idle in place. Right now this idle is with the speed of 177. Well, that's not correct. We want to play the idle animation when the speed is 0. So I can simply drag this all to the left to where the speed is 0, as you can see.
Yo, this
and now I can get the walk animation and put this to the end where the speed is 500. And now if I hold left control over this timeline and move my mouse around, you can see that as the speed increases, we transition into the walk. And it's super cool, as you can see, and we will get a very
wait, is it good? Seems good. Yeah, it's good, guys. I did everything.
smooth transition. It's gonna be very easy to play around with.
Oh, we press space. Yo. Distraction. Stop.
So, with that said, we can save, close, and go back to our animations folder. Alright, cool. So now, how can we go ahead and use this blank space in
Yes.
What?
Yes, kid.
Ask him? Yeah, my room. My brother just gave me a heart attack. I hit the bathroom. I'm like, oh crap, I'm about to get yelled at. And then he's like, it was just my brother saying, my desk came. Because I'm on the floor right now. And then it was nothing happened. He was lying.
in our character? Well, for that, we need to go ahead and create an animation blueprint. So yes, there's also blueprints for animations. So in this folder, let's right click, go to animation, and create a new animation blueprint. And here once again, we need to find a specific skeleton, which will be our villager. Hit create, and let's name this ABP_villager. And boom. So let's double click to open up this new animation blueprint, and boom, we find ourselves with the anim graph. Now, once again, animations in Unreal are super cool because are done with no.
Ooh, I wish you luck of learning Unreal. Do you already know? See, I don't know crap. I know, like, I'm good with computers. I don't know anything with coding or modeling, and I really want to get into it. And I don't know C++. I have a lot to learn then. Ah, that's great.
nodes, which is really nice for all types of developers. So in this case, as you can see, we have this graph over here with a node, and this is the output pose. This means that whatever is fed
Wait, what? You can add comments? Oh my god, it's saying hi.
to this node will be what is displayed in our character animation, right? So
It's like
if
a
I was
worm.
to literally
I got a
go
worm.
in the asset browser and drag the walk animation and plug this in, if I compile and use this, you
What?
only see.
Oh wait, where's the? I don't see the ball. How did? Oh crap!
And plug this in, if I compile.
Oh, compile. Missed that over my head. And then I add it. Wait, compile. Yo. It's like secret. Okay. Yo, this is sick.
And use this, we will only see the walk animation. Now it stopped because this node is not set to loop.
Yes, sir. It's gonna be a fun journey. Yeah, I'm staying up late. I want to pull in a ladder. I don't think I've ever done one before.
But if I was to set this to loop in the details panel, it will continue.
I'm already having
to walk.
fun.
And I mean, this could technically work, right?
It could work? Well, let's see that muster. Will it really work? Yeah, he lied to me. I'm joking.
We'll literally just have a looping walking animation, and that will be our output pose. And then we can use this in the third person.
How the heck does he have that, like... Oh, that's so much better. Oh my gosh.
Of course, we are gonna use our blend space. But before we use our blend space, let's see how we can apply this animation blueprint to our, character blueprint. Because right now, it still doesn't
Yeah, I know
work.
that.
So let's go to content, third person, blueprints, and open up.
Oh my god. Stop moving so fast.
It didn't work. So let's go to content, third person, blueprints, and open up our third person character blueprint. And if we go to the viewport and select our mesh, we can see the anim class, and this
Stop. Continue.
is what we previously deleted with the X over here. But now, of course, we need to go ahead and apply the AVP villager, which has the correct animations and skeleton mesh for this character.
Yo.
And now, boom! As you can see, we have
Boom. Like you said,
exactly the
boom.
same animation that we're feeding into this output pose. And if I
Feeding,
press play,
yes.
we have the walk animation. Now it looks very.
I don't care if you stop it and still moves. I want to see something work. Please, 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 please. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't care. I don't care. Wait, this actually is so cool. Oh my god. Yo. Let's go. Blueprints are powerful? I have heard that. You don't feel it anytime soon? The creator of the tutorial, Gorka Games, has a pretty decent Discord, by the way, for asking questions and stuff. IRC? What? Discord. Great, probably has it in his description. Yes, he does. Oh yeah, he's sleeping in the call right now. I'm just waiting for him to wake up. Not know that. Please leave one number. Okay, thank God. Oh, and it's not that I'm not watching. Okay. Well, try to POV switched. Did I do wrong? It keeps stuttering when I press input action. I don't know, man. Is it wrong? Alright, I got real.
Be bad because, well, when we are not moving, this animation is still playing.
Ooh, it
so
is.
This is where we go ahead and to link the blend space. Delete this node and
What?
drag the blend space into here.
Ooh. Oh. And it should stop moving. Still moves. Yeah, it's fine.
And now if we plug this here, boom, we are using the blend space, right? So this is our value of speed. Right now it's set to 0, therefore the character is not moving. But if I was to set this to 500 and compile, boom.
There's no way. Idle? You know what? It's nothing. It's because it's okay. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, just keep
This
watching.
goes ahead and moves. So
Keep
this is
excited.
working just fine. I mean, if I set this to 0 and press play, we are playing the animation. But we still need to connect this speed parameter
Yes, we do, man.
over here with our actual velocity in-game. So how can we do this? Well, through variables. So let's right click on this value and promote this into a new variable. And let's go ahead and name this.
Stop! Variable. I'm switching up. Where did you get that from, buddy?
In-game. So how can we do this? Well, through variables. So let's right click on this value and promote this into a new variable. And let's go
Ooh.
ahead and name this speed, you know,
It's already speed.
lowercase, and connect this. And there we go.
Did you do anything, or are you just gaslighting?
Lowercase, and connect this. And there we go.
What?
You know, lowercase, and connect this. And
No, he didn't do anything. He didn't do anything. I'm freaking out.
there we go. So now this value will be fed from this variable, okay? And if you don't know, a variable is simply a named data item, okay?
Let's write that down, guys. Let's write that down. Oh, yo, okay. My writing sucks. I don't like this. I'm getting bullied.
So for example, this variable could contain whatever type of number, okay,
Why isn't it
which will be
straight?
fed into the speed. Okay, so a
Become
float
straight.
is a variable
Become
type,
straight.
and a float is simply numbers
What?
with decimals. Okay, so we
Oh, I
can
know
be
what a
super
float
accurate
is.
with our speed. We will check out variables a
that.
bit
It's
later
cool.
on when we go into the blueprints and so on, right? But in this case, let's go to the event graph. Now these are actually blueprints, okay? So blueprints are not.
Wait, I know this. Oh my god, no, this is from Mario Kart. I remember how much I got pressured from this. No, get this.
Again, only in certain blueprint classes like our player character, they will always be available, you know, in, for example, animation blueprints and so on. So they're used a lot through different types of assets. So in this case, what we need to do is, in real time while we play the game, get our current speed of the player.
Oh, I don't know why, but just nothing.
And feed this into this variable, so the blank space will update, and then the output post.
Wait, why is this on idle? I could say this is 0, but mine isn't at all. Oh no, it is. Stop. You know, I don't care if it's just different.
The one that we want, if that
Can't
makes
be that
sense.
bad.
So the only thing we need to do right now is just update this variable
Update this
with
variable?
the current speed of the player.
Yes.
And we can do this, as I just mentioned, in the event graph.
Okay,
where we
what do I
can
do,
actually
man?
run blueprints. So right now we have two different nodes. We have the event blueprint update animation and the try get pawn honor. So basically, this node
Thank you for
is the update, and this will run every single frame. Okay, so every frame, so I mentioned that we are running at 60 frames per second, it will be executing the following code. Therefore, it will mean that this will be constantly looping and checking for some data. In this case, we can go ahead and use this to constantly, in a loop, update this variable with our player's movement. And then we have the try get pawn owner. This node essentially gets the owner of this animation blueprint. So for example, in our third person character blueprint, if we select our mesh, you can see that the anim class is villager. In this case, the owner of this anim class is this blueprint. So we will be getting the owner. And that's super cool. Why? Well, because this is a pawn. A pawn on Unreal is essentially just something that can move. Therefore, we have the property of velocity. So this means that I can go into the ABP villager, drag and say get velocity, and get this velocity over here, as you can see. And literally with that, I can go ahead and plug this into my variable. But we have a single issue. This is a vector and our variable is a float. So there are different variable types. There's a quick note to fix this. We can just use the vector length, and it will convert this velocity into a float, which will be essentially this. So then I can just drag this, and we have two options. We can get the variable or set the variable. In this case, we want to update the variable, so set will be the one that you want to select.
How'd you get that, buddy? Stop hacking. Wait, no, he's not hacking.
The variable. In this case, just drag this, and we have to into a float, which will be essentially the speed. So then I can just drag this, and we have two options. We can get the variable or set the variable. In this case, we want to update the variable, so set will be the one that you want to select. And then we can plug the update to the set, and then drag the return value of our velocity to our speed. And now when I compile, press play, as you can see, every frame this is being called, and therefore we're getting the owner's speed. So the third person character's, velocity, converting this into a nice float and putting this into the speed. Now, if you didn't understand really the workflow of this, don't worry, because we will kind of just go more in depth in blueprint nodes when we go into the AI and so on, which will be right after this, okay? But now, what you just need to know is that, boom, we have this length.
No way. Is it really that easy to do it? Yes, it is. Oh yeah, you know what? Like, I don't even know. I like it. It's so easy. For now, I know I'm saying this for now. I bet this is about to get like 10 times harder, 10 times longer. What do they look? Why did you have to look like an egg, buddy? Wait a minute. This is Blender. How come? Oh wait. How does he do such good Blender? It's like I don't even want to explain it.
And we can go ahead and move around, and when we are not moving, the speed is 0. Therefore, in our blend space, we play the auto animation. But when we move, we have a different type of speed. Therefore, we go ahead and move, which is really cool. So there we go. Now this is cool, but right now at this moment, we are slightly limited. Because if we press play and jump, as you can see, we are not really playing a jump animation. It's just kind of bugging out. This is because our speed is increasing, but not in the correct way. Because of course we are flying, right? We're falling, and we don't want to kind of play the walking animation, even though our speed is higher, because we're just falling, right? We want to play the jumping animation. So how can we do this? Well, creating multiple states. So let's go back to our characters folder, villager, animations, and open up ABP Villager, and right over here we can go to the NM graph. So in the NM graph is
You just told me to close that. Why'd you tell
ABP Villager, folder, villager, animations, and open up ABP Villager, and right over here we can go to the NM graph. So in the NM graph is where we basically, you know, place all the animation nodes, and in the event graph is where we go ahead and get all the logic to fill in into these animation graphs, as you might have discovered already, right? So what we need to do right now is go ahead and create different states. So we will have a state of, you know, on the ground, which will be like walking and idle, which is this blend space, and then we will have another state of jumping, and then we're gonna have another state of, you know, falling, and then another state of landing, right? So this is exactly what we need to do. So how can we cheat this? Well, we can just right click on this graph and type state machine, and we can create a new state machine. So let's go ahead and click this and rename this to be something as locomotion.
Which one did little bro do?
Just right click on this graph and type state machine.
Am I recording? Okay, no. Monitor, stop this.
Machine. And we can create a new state machine. So let's go ahead and click.
Wait, did you all? Wait, is that just me or is that my monitor? I hope it's just my monitor because I'm on PC. I'm like a little annoyed. Sorry, all 1 second. Okay, it's just my monitor. Let's go.
This and rename this to be something as locomotion, because this will be essentially the locomotion of our character, right? The movement. So let's go ahead and connect this to result and just move this apart and compile. Now you will notice that we have a warning and our character lost the cool animation that he was having. This because we are now fitting the output pose with this state machine.
Monitor, why did you have to reset? Back to normal.
Which is essentially empty. So let's double click to open up this state machine, and let's go ahead and start to add some states. So from the entry point we can create a new state and rename this to something as idle and walking. And now we have a new state, which will be by default as is connected to the entry point, and it will simply contain the idle and walking animations. Now right now, of course, still there's nothing inside of this, you know, walking node. So if I double click, I can open up this new state, and we can put something once again into an output node. In this case, we want to drag our animation blend space. So in the asset browser, we can drag this, connect this to the result, and boom, we're good to go. We just need to, you know, plug in the speed variable as we did before, and that's it. Compile, save, and we're back to normal.
Boy. No boy, good job. Set speed, I'm not dumb. That's great, doesn't work. Okay.
This is because in our locomotion state machine, we have an initial state, which is the item walking, and this contains our blank space. So now in here we can delete these two nodes, and we have a fully working state machine, but of course,
It's way
this will
easier.
still not fix our problem of jumping because we haven't set up the other states for jumping. So if we double click to open up once again the locomotion state machine, we can start to create new states.
I swear, me. Is my cat? I'm gonna have to go check out my chat. I swear I heard meowing. Oh, I'm tweaking.
So let's right click
Again.
and add a new state, and let's call this jump. So right in this new state, let's double click and drag the jump animation and connect this. Compile save and go back to the locomotion state machine. So now we have a new state with our jumping animation. So how do we go from here to here?
Mini. Sorry, just heard a little bro.
You did.
Oh, hey, Minnie. Good morning.
Not good morning.
What do you mean?
You've been spending all those hours just blowing my nose.
Really? Are you okay, bro? That was like so many hours, over 3 hours, bro. You know what you could do? Get like a tissue box and a garbage bin, or like maybe like a bag, and put it next to you. Or just let it congest. Yeah, but you're sick. If everyone knows, that means you're sick. And don't know if it's... Alright, let's just... I'm continuing my live menu.
Here. Well, we can simply connect
You're going live?
I am live. I'm doing Unreal Engine. I'm forcing myself to learn it.
the states. So if we go ahead and hover over the border of this state, we can drag and create a transition. So now we can connect this to this other state, and boom, we have a nice transition. Now we need...
Bro, what? I'm doing exactly what he's gonna do. Boom,
a
transition.
rule for this transition to happen. As you can see, it's identified with this little icon. So if I double click on this,
Okay, good.
we can enter into a
Wow.
Boolean result. Booleans in Unreal are basically true.
I've been watching a little after the stream started. So I've been talking because I'm fixing my PC. It keeps breaking. How does it keep breaking? Like, what's happening? Yuzaki. Sorry, Minnie. Like, how does it break? Just shuts? Because I don't know. If it shuts, then I have no idea.
Me?
Check the wire if it's fully in. The RAM, it should be fine. Just check the wire if it's fully
True or
plugged
false?
in.
Well, in Unreal or any programming language, really, right? So if something is true, we will transition from item walking to the jump state. So how do we go ahead and set up this transition, and what do we specifically put on this? Well, it will simply be if the character is not on the ground, aka is falling. And our character movement component does have that value. So if I go to the event graph, as you can see, we are getting the owner, right? So it's our character.
Yeah.
Getting the velocity, length, and putting this to the speed. So we need to do exactly the same thing, but for our characters.
Oh my god, Mario Odyssey is so good, bro.
If it's on
I
ground
love
or falling.
Odyssey.
And we do have a variable for this. Now you will see that if we drag from here and say,
wait, I'm pretty sure this is the one with the robots in the jungle, or not the desert. That's like, no. No, it's desert.
okay, get, you know, falling or whatever, we will not get anything. This is because we need to get the specific class, because right now this is simply a generic pawn. Okay, now a pawn is basically a character in Unreal that can move, but it doesn't know what type of pawns, because this could be another blueprint, you know, this could be like a empty blueprint of character that doesn't contain any logic, you know. So how do we know that is the villager blueprint, and how do we access all of the logic? Well, we can do one thing, which is to cast. Okay, so right over here, let's add a begin play blueprint event. So when the game starts, we will go ahead and do something. In this case, we want to copy and paste this node, and from
Brody, what? Just.
we will go begin play blueprint.
I'm gonna go play Minecraft, sure.
Me and you, or just you?
I mean, if you want me to join.
Like, yeah. I'm doing this. I do not want to get distracted.
Alright.
Event. So when the game starts, we will go ahead and do something. In this case, we want to copy and paste this node, and from here do a cast to third person character blueprint. And boom. So what does this cast node does? Well, we simply access the specific class. Right now, the owner could be anything, because right now this mesh has the anim class, but the anim blueprint doesn't know what specific class it is. It just knows that it's on something.
Wait, where do I go? BP. Oh, we'll go there. Characters. No, stop. Bring me here. Oh, my sheet's stuck. I need to find out. Is it blueprints? Poop. Oh yes.
So in order to find out if we are in a third person character, we need to use this cast node. If we cast, we can now get all the properties. Therefore, we can save this cast into a variable, and this will be simply the character BP.
Buddy, what?
So
it's just set.
now we have cast, we can now get all the properties. Therefore, we can save this cast into a variable.
Oh yes.
And this will be simply the character BP. So now we have the whole character blueprint in a nice variable that we can call at any time. And this character blueprint contains all of this information. So back over here, I can drag character BP.
Oh, it's here. I found it.
And get the character blueprint contained all of this information. So back over here, I can drag character BP and get the movement component. If I scroll down, we can find it over here. This movement component is essentially
I'm gonna say it.
this. Scroll down, we can find it over here and get the movement component. If I scroll down, we can
Bruh. Oh wait, we get that. Yes. I remember sitting there making my
find
necessary
it
challenges.
over here. This movement component is essentially this component, and it contains all these options, right? So over here I can say falling, and there we go, we have a movement variable which is falling. So make sure to not select the one of nav mesh, but to select the one of movement, and boom, we have a nice boolean. Therefore we can right click, promote this to a variable, and this will be is falling question mark because it's a boolean.
Is it falling? I don't know. You ask me. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, Dev.
What's up, man?
I feel like if something spicy goes in my throat, then I'm about to be screaming like this.
Wow.
Drag this here, and there we go. Nice and simple.
Yeah.
So now in the update, we are also checking if the player is
And
falling
that's
or
only
not.
from
So we
like
can play the jumping animation, the falling
100
movement, the
miles
landing,
away
and
from my
all this
house.
kind of stuff, right? Now,
And you'll still hear
this
that.
is only accessible through the character's variable, not through the try get pawn owner, because, well, our character's variable is a direct reference to our third-person character class with all the components, okay? So, with that done, it is time to go ahead and make sure that we
Okay,
can
let me
transition.
stop.
So back in our transition, we can simply get is falling and plug it in.
Where did the little bro just go? Thank you, music, for this. That's actually very...
Alone, okay. You know the how I watched that birthday video you made for me? I saw when we were playing, I saw that there was like this monster. I think it was the Wendigo.
What about it?
I want to get it because it's actually scary.
Ooh. Dude, just...
Streaming this late?
Hmm?
You're streaming this late?
I'm trying to guess. What's wrong with it?
Nothing.
Just hear someone in your background alive? Oh my gosh.
Yes.
You're
Thank
dead.
you, idiot.
You're dead. Someone's kidnapping you. I'm joking.
scream from the cold window.
Yo, I don't even know where to find it. Alright, locomotion.
3 items celebrities bought that made them go broke. 476 hours.
I bet you regret just forcing yourself to do this.
No, I love it.
Oh.
Microsoft
the
Visual
game's
Studio,
hard.
why you loading? Get on my face.
Dum.
Get on my face,
Dum,
you
dum, 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 dum.
Huh? Oh, he's lagging. Oh, we're there. No. I'm not being you. Oh, maybe it. Oh, okay. Do this, I'm lost.
So now
I mean, can you not? Oh,
Bro.
okay, I must have done this wrong. What?
Now, if we are falling, we can simply get is falling.
I got a badge that said
plug it in.
play the rake, and I got a whole bunch of ads saying, boom, look.
Oh dear.
Tomahawk? Yeah, you could throw this at people. What the heck is that? That is not Indigo.
I know. Yo, chat, can you help me out? No, I got this. No, I don't got this. I'm gonna say it, Minnie. Hair polish. Oh my god, I found it. Oh my god, let's go. Give me a medal.
So back in our transition,
No,
we
I'm
can
good.
simply get is falling and plug it in. So now, if we are falling, it will play the jumping animation. So if I go ahead and jump, boom, we play the jumping animation. But of course, when it ends or we reach the ground, it doesn't go back to our transition.
Is that really what it does?
Oh, fuck, fuck.
Oh yes. I'm just like a tutorial. This is very epic.
What? It crashed my game the window ago.
Or when I fix my PC, I want to try to get Java Minecraft because I only want to play Bedrock with my Loom and Mini are playing it. What? When I fix my PC, I'm gonna try to get Java Minecraft because I want to play. Oh, you want to play Java? Really?
What?
What is better, Java or Bedrock?
Java.
Thank you. And why the heck of sticks is this opening? You expect me to understand this? What is this? Oh, hell no. I have to write all those slashes? This is just excessive. I'm gonna keep my... Yeah, no, I'm joking. I know this isn't... Probably isn't C++.
And this is because we don't have a back transition. But of course, we don't want a back transition just like that. We want to be able to play a landing animation and more stuff, right? So we have the jump state, but now, just when we finish up jumping, we want to transition into another state. So let's add a new state, and this new state will be the falling loop, alright? Boom, there we go. Why are we adding a falling loop? Well, I mean, in here the ground is pretty close, but imagine that I climbed it up here and I jumped. As soon as the animation of jumping finishes on mid-air, so imagine that the animation ends over here, I will go back to the idling on mid-air, right? I only want to do so when I'm on the ground. That's why we want to enter in this new state, drag fall loop, connect this over here, and make sure to
don't worry, this has been fixed. We'll get banned in the strongest battleground. Touch this.
to select the fall loop, and on the details panel enable loop animation. That
Yes.
way this animation will loop, and it's important, right? Because we don't know how much time we're gonna be falling. And then we want to add one last state, which is gonna be the land. And now if we double click on this,
This ain't on. Do I understand this? I hope I do. Actually, I kinda do.
state, we can drag the land animation and connect this over here. And of course, we don't want any looping or anything like that, okay?
What?
Because this is just a one-time
I knew that, y'all.
animation. So once we jump, we immediately want to go to the falling loop without any condition.
Imagine parkour
We can go
games,
ahead and
bro,
just
that's
go
what I
ahead and
wanna make.
enable the automatic rule based on sequence, so that once we finish
You
playing
should
the
get
jump
some
animation, we directly go to
inspiration
the
by Cluster Truck.
Oh, is that the part? Is that the truck game where you like jump from truck to truck?
Yeah, I love that game. I used to play it on my Xbox.
Oh, you just told me a dream. Yo, we just got sidetracked for a good reason though.
About a game where you jump on cars and then break their windows
hell?
and then steal their stuff.
sequence, so that
I guess not.
you can go ahead and just go ahead and enable the automatic rule based on sequence. So that once we finish playing the jump animation, we directly go to the falling loop, okay? Now to go from falling to landing, we need to do one thing, and it's to check if we are not longer flying.
Okay.
So we drag this, we can get a not boolean, and this will mean that this is not true. So if we are not falling anymore, we'll go back to normal. And this will work. If I jump, I go back to normal, as you can see. But
What the hey wall?
and this will mean that this, we drag this, we can get a not boolean,
Got it.
to landing, we need to do one thing, and it's to check if we are not longer flying. So we drag.
My tablet dead. Be right back, y'all.
When the student entered his class, he noticed something suspicious. All his classmates placed their fingers on their lips, asking that he be quiet.
I'm back. It is in the second basement. I'm not going there. It's too much walking.
Drag this, we can get a not boolean,
Oh, not bouillon.
A student brought his baby sister to class, and they didn't want to wake her up.
and this will mean that this is not true. So if we are not falling anymore, we'll go back to normal. And this will work. If I jump, I go back to normal. As you can see, back to normal. And this will work that this is not true. So if we are not falling anymore, we'll go back to normal. And this will work. If I jump, I go back to normal, as you can see. But there's still one last connection to do, which
Oh my god.
is
Wait, I gotta make a joke. Me after doing one jump after. Oh, let me just jump off a cliff. Oh, I'm so emo now. Cut my life into Pete. Okay, that's time. Right, Minnie?
to
What?
connect from landing
No, thank
back to the idle and walking.
Crud chicken. Yes. Oh, I get it. I get it. Do you get it, Minnie?
No.
Yeah. Do you?
So I can put this over here, select this sequence, and enable the automatic loop based on sequence once again, because as soon as the landing animation finishes, we want to go back to idle on walking, and we don't want any condition, okay? And now this will work. If I jump and land, everything.
Yo, Minnie. Minnie.
What?
Minnie.
What? What?
I can't believe I waited for you to wake up. Not wake up. I thought you were sleeping. One sec.
What the heck is that?
Are you bullying it? Okay, one sec though.
Did you make that character?
No. It's a tutorial character, okay. What do you think of it so far? It's way harder than it looks, okay?
It's nice.
You should try learning the Unreal Engine.
No thanks.
Yeah.
Just no.
Because
Because I don't want.
Because. Oh my god, what? Oh, because of God? That makes no sense. But if you say so.
Works like this. but we're having one error when we exit the play mode, and it's basically it's trying to access the character BP variable, but is not assigned. This is because the begin play is starting after the update animation. So the only thing that we do is right click on this character
How does he manage to like teleport? Never mind.
variable and convert this to a validated get. Therefore, it will only go ahead and continue executing the code.
I'm about to say it, Minnie. Are you?
No.
The thing that we need to do is right click on this character
It's.
variable
I
and
said
convert
it.
this
Sorry.
Oh, that's the one.
to a validated get. Therefore, it will only
Never
go
mind,
ahead
it's
and
not,
continue
but
executing.
it looks creepy.
There we go.
The code if this character variable is filled in, because otherwise this will be null, which means that it will contain essentially nothing. Therefore this will be empty, and it will simply just cause errors. Now when we actually go ahead and just press play and next hit, we don't have any errors because we only continue.
Is that so, man? Okay, what's going on?
If this character if do it and land, everything works as it is, but we're having one error when we exit the play mode, and it's basically it's trying to access the character BP variable, but is not assigned. This is because the begin play is starting after the update animation. So the only thing that we need to do is right click on this character variable and convert this to a validated get. Therefore, it will only go ahead and continue.
I missed that. But where did he get it? God.
Okay.
Variable and convert this to a validated get. Therefore, it will.
No errors? Wait, did Loom upload? I swear I thought I heard Loom.
No.
Not you. I'm joking. Wait, no, that wasn't Loom who was talking, it was Velocity. I'm gonna lay down, I'm back in a second.
Oh no. Bro,
What?
every time I look away from them, they start moving.
Is that a weeping angel?
No, they're not a weeping
Alright, it's
angel,
over.
but
I
they're
gotta
still
get back to work.
like.
Oh my gosh, Shimon.
Oh,
You did rest in peace. Salute. Oh yeah, we've played that game off stream a little bit. Let's just say before another
What?
right beat the game got Elytra's. What? Yuzaki asked Minecraft stream when YouTube SMP. Salute emoji. I'm about to mute you. You
sorry.
nice friend. Okay, my arrow key said so much relaxing.
You know what? You wanna call me the N word? You stupid. Like you're so f***ing dumb that.
Oh my gosh. Watch your language, you You heard me? Baby. Boom. Want to play Roblox? Sure.
We'll only
You-
go ahead and continue executing the code
Okay, shush.
So
if
f***ing
this
dumb that
character
you.
variable is filled in.
I'm gonna stop.
Oh my god, it's not stopping. It's not. There we go. What is
Blocks. Evil AI.
No, blocks,
What
blocks.
is
You need to choose blocks right.
the
Like
cage?
just go like
Oh, I get it.
I got a new one.
People are gonna go to my stream and wonder what the heck I'm doing.
Hello, shots fired.
Shots fired, Leon.
I'm a pilot. I used to own this. For some reason, I can use Michael.
Alright, guys, let's do this.
That's fired. Oh wait, what the heck?
Alright, actually stop. Well, anybody new in there is wondering what the hell is going on. She's
What the heck?
Cecily.
Take a swell.
I just got an upgrade mini.
Sashi, wait, Vinny, guess what?
So currently, I'm part of the Lady Club.
I'm joking.
Because otherwise this will be new, which means that it will contain.
You got blocks too?
No, I'm just using my vocals.
Let me use my vocals.
Okay, stop playing with voice mods so we can do our things in a stupid blueprint.
While you do.
While you do Minecraft, or I'll still stream and do my streaming stuff. I'm getting insane, I've been doing this for 1 hour straight. And my brain's gonna go insane and corrosive brain indeed. I'm streaming for 2 hours. this is been like an eternity. I don't know why, but I'm reading things like this is a line. I'm gonna be awake all day just to finish a tutorial on a stupid game. All I'm learning is a little bit of stuff that I'm not gonna remember. I'm gonna go and sing like a person in a game. Oh my god, I don't know what to do, cause my brain is gonna have figure out why. I'm gonna die and kill myself.
I'm joking. Anyways.
Essentially nothing.
Yeah.
Therefore, this will be empty and, you know, it will simply just cause errors. Now, when we actually go ahead
Listeners are
and
ship and
we
BSC.
don't have any errors because we only continue if this character variable is set. And with that done, we want to do one little thing, because right now when we go ahead and walk and jump and land, as you can see, the landing animation doesn't look very good because it's standing still, but we're still moving. So we want to make sure that this will be an additive animation. An additive animation is essentially an animation that plays on top of another one.
Shut up. I'm muting you.
Okay.
I bet.
Hello.
I got him off 40, so I can hear the damn tutorial.
Right now, when we go ahead and walk and jump and land, as you can see,
Chat, what do you think of this, bro? I think of this as something called the spectrum.
the landing animation doesn't look very good because it's standing still, but we're still moving. So we want to make sure that this will be an additive animation. An additive animation is essentially an animation that plays on top of another one, and it merges them to go ahead and create a nice kind of, you know, just transition. So if we go to the characters folder, go to villager and animations, we can go ahead and open up the land animation. When we scroll down, we can see that we have the anim type of additive. In this case, we want this to be on local additive, and this one should be a frame. And I'm not gonna go from this animation, okay? Now I'm not gonna go into a of the land animation. When we scroll down, we can see that we have the anim type of additive. In this case, we want this to be on local additive, and this one should be a frame. And I'm not gonna go from this animation, okay? Now I'm not gonna go into a lot of you know, kind of detail into this, so I'm gonna just plug in frame, you know, kind of this animation, okay? And this one should be a frame. And I'm not gonna go from this animation, okay? Now I'm not gonna go into a lot of you know, kind of detail into this, so I'm gonna just plug in frame 15, for example, right? Or even 20. But basically, this is a simple setting to make sure that we have an additive animation going on. Like I said, I'm not gonna really explain in detail because you don't really need to know this for this tutorial, okay? So with that done, we need to do one little configuration, because otherwise, boom, a character disappears. Why? Because there's not any additive animation to add on top of the landing, and it simply just bugs out. So back in our locomotion states, we can go to the landing.
No, wait, that actually looks sick.
And use this node, which is the additive. and it has to be apply additive. Now our base will be
What? You contributed?
Duh.
Oh. Well, we are, you autistic. I heard you, but I say.
You stupid. Stupid.
Oh, racist.
be not our landing. This will be the additive, right? But our base will indeed want to be our
You
blend
stupid.
space. Okay, so let's
Stupid. You.
Uh-oh, I promoted it. Spectrum.
connect this over here, and it has to be apply additive. Now our base will be not our landing. This will be the additive, right? But our base will indeed want to be our blend space, okay?
How do I move a worm?
Yeah. With just fluff.
Whoa.
There's a proto-game voice changer.
What is that?
I do not know. I don't even wanna know.
Oh, it's them. Oh,
Yeah. There's a proto-game voice changer.
okay. I don't care. What's the key button for? I know there's one. There's not. Okay.
Okay, so let's connect this over here. Here, drag the speed, and that's it. This will mean that our base for the additive animation will be our current locomotion, but our additive will be the landing.
I don't know.
Therefore,
I
now
know what I'm doing.
can land, as you can see, boom.
I don't know.
That's
How does it off? How do I turn off? How do I don't know.
Stop.
I don't know.
Stop.
I want
Leave
to.
him alone.
Hey, Mimi, guess what?
Yeah, believe.
I'm not cheating. I know. Bro's a chipmunk. Oh, this works so well. Oh my god, there needs to be an FPS cap, right? The hell goes sticks now. Yeah.
That's my hard pizza. That's a pizza. I'm knocking on. Ow.
He lands and he continues to walk, and everything is perfect. So there we go, we have all of the animations for our character set up, which is looking really cool. Okay, so now we have...
Wait, but how do you guys... I don't know how to set up FPS cap because I am not liking how much FPS I'm getting. Yo.
All the animations for a character and it looks insane, right? And we actually only built this in a couple of minutes. And it's actually, pretty straightforward if you learn the playing space and simply some states in the animation blueprint. But now it is time to go ahead and continue creating our game. And by the way, guys, if you are finding this tutorial helpful, I would really appreciate it. You could like the video and subscribe to my channel. I have over 700 Unreal Engine 5 tutorials. And on top of that, join my huge Discord server with over 10,000 game developers to be in the best conversations. With that said, let's get back to the video. And the next thing is an enemy AI. Now, before diving into an enemy AI, which we're gonna be making, super simple, let's go ahead and cover a bit of the basics for blueprints. I know that I covered them a bit on the animation blueprint because we had the event graph, but I want to go a bit more in depth with them before we go and dive in with our AI. So for this, what I'm going to do is open up the third-person character blueprint, which is under here, and let's implement some logic, okay? So basically, nodes in Unreal will always go from left to right, to whatever they're connected to whatever they're connected, okay? So how do they work? Well, basically, as you can see, we have a main kind of plug, which is the white one. This is the executable connection, okay? So as soon as this node executes, this will go to the next node through this white cable, okay? And you will see, oh, there's other cables that are connected too. What is going on? Well, basically, each node might have an input and an output, okay? The inputs will always be on the left side and the outputs on the right side, okay? So basically, this player controller needs an input and this other node is given that input, okay? As simple as that. But if I was to disconnect this main connection, which is the executable connection, right, which is the white one, this will simply not execute because we only have one pin, which is the input, but this will never execute because we need this white one, okay? So with that said, let's go ahead and dive in how we can make a simple flashlight. Now this flashlight does have, nothing to do with our game. This is purely to learn blueprints for a second, okay? Because I want to do that before we dive into AI, and actually a flashlight is quite interesting to make, okay? So let's go ahead and make sure that when we press a key, we turn on this flashlight, okay? So let's right click on the graph to add a new node, and let's search for, the E key, for example, right? Scroll down until we find the E key, which is here with a symbol, and drag this, okay? So once we press the E key, we can do something. So just as a test, I could drag and add this print string and it will print hello on the screen. So I press play and press E, boom, we get a lot of hellos at the top left of the screen, right? Okay, so as you can see, this is executing because this white connection is connected, okay? But instead of printing hello, we want to enable a flashlight, okay? So first of all, a flashlight is essentially a light, right? So how can we go ahead and just add a light into our world? Well, as you can see in the component section, we have a lot of stuff that we can add, meaning that we can add a point light. So if I go to the capsule component, I can drag a point light.
Okay. You're back. You're back.
this one.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, Linh nó đi đâu rồi.
Just so happen to have some extra tomato soup laying around, so I know it seems like I'm going a little light on this I'm honestly impressed with it. Pretty fun. It was a little bit dark red. My last started choking. But then bye. Bye. Amen. Life.
Dev. Dev. Hello?
Hello?
Hi. Hello?
Hi. I just charged my tablet. And my dad and me, Leo. Almost him. Oh my god, Leo's coming. I see him in the hallway. Hi, Leo. Chat, my cat is behind the computer.
So, bro,
Yo, what's up?
I'm gonna give me something.
What is it? A tutorial?
No. Come on, let me find it.
You're so cute, Leo. I see you. Okay, well, I'm live as well, by the way. I have it, my mic, so if you guys hear me meow, be adorable. Because I don't think I've ever caught Leo meow on mic. Where is Leo? Oh, it's my cat in my room. That's great. Alright, butt mini?
Never mind.
Okay. Oh. You cannot bite that, Leo. Son of a... Spit it out. No. Drop it. I hate you for that, Leo. Stop. Back. He's peeking. He's corner peeking. I see him in the hallway. I have my door wide open, and I see him at the end of the hallway. He's just peeking at me. I see you, Leo. He's cleaning up. I don't know, man. He's coming over so cutely. Alright. He's in my room. The predator has approached the depths of a room. Oh my god. Bro, Leo's like hunting my hand. Oh, that was cute. Yo, you're so cute. You can be so vicious and mad, and you're still gonna be so cute. Oh, Julia. Did you hear that, Benny?
No.
It's like. He got excited after petting him. Oh, he's holding my hand with his paws. All right, yeah, you're getting mad. Yeah, go to my sister's room, wake her up, buddy. I swear, if my sister screams because Leo's sitting in her face, I'm gonna laugh so hard.
And boom, this will be a flashlight.
Okay, wait, I gotta fix my microphone just because Leo was reading my microphone. That's not tricky.
So I can place this at a point light. So if I go to the capsule component, I can drag a point light. And boom, this will be a flashlight. So I can place this over here, right, and rename this
just
to be
walking
flashlight.
nonchalantly.
And really you can add whatever type of components you want, right? And now what we can do is make sure that this flashlight is disabled by default, because if we press play, as you can see, it's bright enabled. So in the
Oh, well, that's how you make a horror game. I mean, does he look mad, Minnie?
What?
Does he look mad? Hi, Leo.
Yeah, he looks mad.
Why?
The
I'm gonna put the mic
shading
near
on
Leo and
his
see what
eyes.
happens. Did you see that? He sniffed the mic.
Oh.
Leo, what are you doing back there? Let's take the microphone. Sniff it, sniff it. Do you hear that?
No.
I'm clipping it. I don't care. You hit. He's missing my legs. He's scratching me. Did you hear that? Legs. He's scratching me. What are you doing back That's there? Leo. Sniff it. Do you sniff it? Do you hear that?
No.
I'm clipping it. I don't care. You hit.
No.
Sniff it. Okay, there. You hear the little. He's playing with my balloon thing. Sniff it. Do you hear that? Like, you're so cute, Leo. I'm gonna tap you with my foot and see what happens. He doesn't tickle me. He did it like last time. He bit my big toe. He's a bully. Oh my god, I'm moving my hand. He's thinking not to pray. My headset just broke, I swear. He's winking at me, bro. He's biting my hand. He's biting my hand. Belly rub. Belly rub. Nah. You're being a bad boy right now, Leo. He's very good. Oh! He keeps getting stuck on my headset. Right? He's trying to get under my mouse pad, buddy. You can't do that. I'm sorry, I need distracted chat. I might get a new monitor on my PC because I need to play double. He's behind my PC. You can't fit there, Leo. Psst. A mini.
What?
Watch the clip in chat. You're gonna hear it go. Do you hear that?
Wait, before you what?
Watch the clip in chat.
Alright.
He's on my leg. Do you hear that?
Ugh. No.
Sniff it. Do you hear that? Sniff it. Do you hear that? Just watch my stream, buddy. Ready? Me.
What?
Go to machine.
Alright, I'm here.
Already. Did I hear that?
No.
Stiff it.
I just hear you saying Fife. I heard that. I heard that.
It's like sniff it while I'm saying yo. Yeah, that's Leo. He does it when he gets excited while playing. I lost Leo in contact. Is he in my closet? No, I don't care where Leo is. Anyways, alright, I gotta start working on the thing. I'm tired of Bedrock on Xbox. Broken heart into pieces. That is my last resort. No, my heart. Last life. Break out. Brock out. Oh, I'm sorry, Leo. I'm sorry. I just punched him in the face. Not punched him. I was going to adjust my pants and then he was on my left for some freaking reason. Hope it's okay. Alright, you have fun, buddy. Oh my god, he's under my door. You can just see his paw. You can probably hear it as well.
Flashlight, I can just simply search for visibility and disable it.
Leo, you're so cute. He's going downstairs. You just see him walking, sniffing. He's just sitting in the hallway. He went upstairs. No, he's going upstairs. Let's go.
That way when we press play, it's initially not enabled. But if I go back to the event graph and drag this flashlight, which I can just drag from the components, I can set, that way when we press play, it's initially not enabled. But if I go back to the event graph and drag this flashlight, which I can just drag from the components, I can set the visibility to be enabled. So we enable this boolean, I can press play and press E and boom, we enable the flashlight. As you can see, this is very simple, right?
I might have took an L, but I don't think nobody can tell. I guys think we did it. It didn't work, by the way. Crap noodles.
When we press a key, right, we go and execute this node based on this white cable, and then we can go ahead and do something, right? So we access a component that we had, and then go ahead and enable this.
post on YouTube. Death. Who I don't know who Death is. Maybe talking to someone else.
Now this visibility can work for pretty much anything. Right now I have the input, as I mentioned before, right, because it's in the left side, as the flashlight, but it could be the mesh. If I drag this and do the inverse, so disable it, when I press E, boom, the mesh disables, right, because we are essentially
It didn't disable, but it still opens.
essentially passing a target to disable, and it doesn't really matter what. And that's it. I just wanted to kind of cover that basics, and now we can dive into our AI. Alright, so now it is finally time to create our enemy AI. So in the content browser, let's right click and create a new folder, and let's go ahead and call this blueprints. So in this new folder, let's right click and create.
You know what, y'all? I think that the reference is freaking 4:30. It's freaking 4:30 a.m. Minnie's tired. I'm not tired. Which means if Minnie's tired, then you're tired, right? Did it make me sign up?